and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. All right, it's the 1st of 2024. And so let's ask the question that's on everybody's mind. What can we expect from 2024? What can we expect from 2024? Just saw the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get clarity on this 8 of Swords. We have the Empress, and we have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. So we already have 2 8s and 2 3s on the table here. 3s have to do with supreme balance. We do have balance in the Lovers card here. Balance between mind, body, and spirit, coming into harmony of those 3 things. Now, the other thing about 333 is that there may be some important decision that has to be made that will bring you to the next level or phase of your life. It can also mean that during this time, your creativity is going to be the main thing that's going to be a focus in your life. Now, for those of you who are creatives, that can be literal, like your artistic creativity. For those of you who are not artists, creativity, remember, is feminine energy, which we see in the Empress here. It is a power that is given to everyone. Creativity is the inspiration and the co-creative ability that you have with the universe to build the type of life that you want. But what I'm seeing here is that it may feel like in the very beginning of the year, like things are not moving as quickly as you would like. But that's mainly because things are building in the background and you are meant to be getting very specific on what it is that you want to create long term for yourself this particular year. But what I'm seeing is that you have the ability to completely step into your power at this time and really use your power of creativity to co-create your world. But it's going to require you to dig deep. It's going to require you to be very honest and authentic with yourself. It's going to require you to really focus more on yourself and your journey of self-awareness, spiritual awakening, of spiritual enlightenment, and just knowing yourself in general. And when you do that, I'm seeing that it's going to unlock a lot of things for you. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. There's going to be a lot more balance, a lot more fulfillment, but it is largely going to be that the choices that you're making at this time are going to set the tone for the next phase that you're going to be going through. Now, that doesn't mean you can't change things at any time, but you're mainly just being prompted to be aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions, because they're going to be manifesting at a heightened state at this time. So you want to make sure you're staying in alignment with what you want long term, because you're going to be bearing the fruits of your labor long term, as well as receiving some short term things as well. The other thing I'm seeing here, the universe is going to be taking care of your material and financial needs at this time. You're also going to be building things that are going to help you long term, not only with long term goals, but with achieving your financial and material gain. You're being prompted not to worry too much about money or finances at this time. Trust that the universe is going to take care of you and your family, that you're going to have everything that you need in order to continue along your path. One thing that I'm hearing is that you need to be careful that you're not falling too far into a lack mindset. For those of you who are struggling with money at this time, although you may be doing affirmations and things like that, if your emotional state behind the affirmations is not excitement towards the opportunity and the things that are coming in the future, but worry about the lack that you currently have, you will attract more of the lack than you will the abundance. The other thing that I'm hearing is that you will attract more of your abundance the more you focus on your mission and your purpose. And for some of you, that means that you're going to need to focus more on your creativity at this time, not just in the sense of actually creating your world and what you want for yourself with the universe, but using your creative talents and your gifts. Now, remember that sometimes creativity has more to do with inspiration of ideas. It has more to do with the unique perspective that you have on something. So you may want to really think about how you can be your most authentic self and speak your truth into the world with your talents and your gifts and lead as an example for others. The 3 of Wands indicates that you're at the beginning of a journey, and so does the 6 of Cups, because the 6 of Cups has this sort of renewed energy. Some of you may have the ability to travel this year, or may need to move this year, so be prepared for that. For others of you, I'm seeing that the traveling may have to do with work, or you may have the opportunity to travel more for pleasure. Make sure that whatever you're doing in the moment is leading towards what you want long term. So you're being prompted to sort of think of things in smaller bites of like, what can I do now to get me to what I want over here in the long term without getting overwhelmed. So for those of you who are feeling overwhelmed about your goals or overwhelmed about what steps to take or how to get there, start with the smaller things, and the smaller things that you do will get the ball rolling. Think about what the first step is and just do that first thing. And then once you do that, think about what the next step would be and just take it one step at a time instead of trying to think of everything all at once or do everything all at once. The 6 of Cups indicates that you may be meeting somebody very important, and between that and the Lovers on the table, there's an opportunity for love here that I'm seeing for some people. This could be a soulmate sort of connection, or this could be a soul contract, meaning that it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there's somebody very important that's going to be coming into your life this year that is going to influence what direction your life takes. But ultimately, there's a lot of expansion and growth that's going to be happening this year, but it's not going to feel very fast-paced in the beginning. A lot of things are building in the background. That doesn't mean that progress isn't being made or isn't happening, but you're going to have to be a little bit patient, because for some of you, I'm seeing that you are setting the course for a completely new path in your life, and your whole lifestyle, your mindset, all of those things are being adjusted to this new path, which is going to bring you a lot more happiness and fulfillment long term. But in the beginning, it may feel like you're a little lost, a little stuck, a little uncertain, a little confused, or just like things are not moving as quickly as you would like. Take advantage of this time. And the reason I say that is a lot of us, we get impatient. We want sort of our goals to just come and go. And we want to have everything right then and there. But what you're not realizing is that this building phase, you're meant to enjoy it. Number 1. Number 2, with the building phase, the other thing is you're missing out on certain aspects of the present if you're too focused to your future. And then when your future comes, you're going to miss out on the future, because the future will then be the present, which you're not present for. This building phase is allowing you to set the foundation for this next phase with more peace and tranquility, if you so choose. However, if you are in this constant, like you just want things to keep moving forward sort of energy where you're not appreciating that you're able to do things in a slower pace at this time to build, things will pick up again, and then it's going to get very chaotic. There's going to be less peace. So really, it's up to you. You're being given the choice at this time to decide how you want this particular phase to play out. You're going to get where you want to go regardless. It's just more of, how do you want to get there? Do you want to get there super quick without really appreciating the journey, without really appreciating the ebbs and flows and feeling stressed because of that? Or do you want to get there in tranquility and peace, where you're able to enjoy the journey, you're able to sort of go at your own pace instead of having to rush? You're being asked to decide at this time through your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your actions. If you step more into your power and your authenticity, you're going to be rewarded a big amount for that in the future, because you're going to be aligning to a much more authentic and fulfilling timeline. But you've got to be open to receiving your good and open to that flow of change. Because remember that when you're asking for more abundance, that also means that there's going to be a difference in the abundance. Remember that abundance isn't just money. It's not just leisure time. It's also ideas. It's creativity. It's rest sometimes. Be open to the good you're receiving, even if it's coming a little different than you expect. Try to see that these things that are happening for you, not to you, because they really are. But in order for you to really see the value and recognize it and the opportunities that are being presented to you, you're going to need to slow down a little bit, pay attention, and release your expectation of what the abundance is specifically supposed to look like at that particular time. That's going to help everything shift and move forward with less resistance. So this is your reading. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. Your affirmation for this reading is 2024 is the year my dreams come true. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.